Thursday night, the 21st Golden Eagle Gala in La Crosse celebrated and raised funds for local Gateway scouting programs and for Camp Decorah in La Crosse County. For Feel Good Friday, we share the sights and sounds of this year's event, which included remarks from a Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer and Super Bowl champion.
We are excited for our 21st annual Golden Eagle fundraising dinner. We've got community members and scout friends and family members joining us for a great evening. We're excited to have Green Bay Packer Hall of Fame member Antonio Freeman here as our guest speaker. We'll also be highlighting a variety of scout stories and raising some funds to help keep scouting accessible to all families in our region.
You know, football's been such a big part of my life since I was a kid, and just team sports. You just realize that carries on into the real world. You might not be the most valuable player, but you might be the unsung hero, and your role is just important. Just the real world life is about teaming up, you know, and you know, even the most successful and richest people, they have a team. They have accountants and so on and so on and so on. So you just realize that football's over, but the concept of teamwork never ends.
It's a highlight of our year, not only for us that are organizing the event, but also for a lot of our faithful donors and contributors. We have people that kind of plug this date into the calendar as far ahead as they can. We've got individuals that have been here for almost all of the 21 events, and you know, can think back to some of the early speakers that we had, or maybe some scouts that attended that were memorable for them. So it's a big night.
You know, being a Boy Scout is something that I never was able to do. My brother was a Boy Scout, and I was a Cub Scout in hopes of being a good Boy Scout. But living in the inner city in Baltimore, Maryland, funding was low. We had very little support. So the program failed, and I never got to graduate from being a Cub to an actual Boy Scout. From time to time when I go to my dad's house, I still see pictures of me with that Cub Scout uniform on.
We recognize that in a world that's increasingly busy for our young people, scouting provides a really great opportunity for kids and, in many cases, their family members to do programming together. So it's a way for the family to connect together, especially at the younger Cub Scout age level. At the middle school, high school level through Scouts BSA, we see our kids learning new skills. So it's a way to build resilience and confidence as a young person maybe encounters a situation that they have not been exposed to before. They realize that they're able to learn through that and grow and develop, and then they can lean back on that in the future when maybe they have another difficult situation to encounter.